Hey guys, here we are, Larry's backyard garage once again. It's been a while, but we're gonna make a comeback here real soon, I promise. What you're looking at is a frame of a 1983 El Camino. And what am I gonna do with that? I don't own an El Camino. That right there is gonna go underneath the Black Dahlia 49 Mercury chop top. The wheelbase on this frame is 117.1 inches. The wheelbase on the Black Dahlia is 118, so we're within an inch on the wheelbase, so no problem there. Got nice coil spring suspension front and back, power disc brakes, power steering, really nice setup, and this is going to work under there really fine. So we'll just take a quick look at her. Last Saturday I drove down to Naples, Florida and picked this up. And believe it or not, it fit on that trailer with no wheels and tires on it. Tried to spend yesterday getting it off. Nice thing about this frame is that the side rails are a little wider than the original Merc, but they fit right under the car real nice and easy. All of this will work just fine. Those ends on the bumpers there where the bumper went, I'll probably take those off. Everything else is going to work just fine. We got the V8 mounts, automatic transmission cross member. Got the coil spring suspension. The only thing is these back frame rails, I've at least got to cut them to here. I may come up in here. That's about it. Everything else is going to work just fine. So we're going to head into the back here, take a quick look at the old Dahlia. Excuse all the junk. Rust bucket Ford sitting pretty there. I've been collecting parts for the old Black Dahlia so I can eventually get back on it. She's been sitting here for too long. Picked up that there front bumper and a matching rear bumper from a guy, same guy I bought the frame off of. And those bumpers right there fit perfect, and they are off of a 1949 or 50 Plymouth. Now I had a good front bumper for it, but I didn't have the back bumper, so I found these really cheap and they match. So hey, I'm going to customize the car anyway, so hey, they're going to work out just fine. Very lucky find right there. Oh, what do we got here? Some aftermarket wheel Vintiques rally wheels. Actually, those purple ones there were tires. I have 4 of those. I've had those for several years in the garage. Well, those are going to go on this car once I get it together. And those are just 2 extras I bought today at the swap meet. And for the Black Dahlia, I also bought this nice set of bucket seats. And these are brand new. The one on the right, I think they had that in a car test fitting it. And the one on the left was still in the package. Now I have a brand new, the seat brackets that go underneath it, the seat adjusters and all that. I have all that brand new still in the boxes. And I've already tried those in the Black Dahlia. They fit just perfect. They give you plenty of headroom, and they look good. They feel pretty comfortable. So we're gonna run with those. So anyways, there's the old Black Dahlia sitting in the same spot. Not a whole lot going on there. Now I have been working on welding braces in it and stuff, trying to line up the doors better and get some braces in it. I got a whole lot of bracing and welding to do before I can even consider taking this body off the frame, because the guy that did all the work on it didn't put braces in it, so it started to sag in places and the door gaps were off a little bit here and there, and he just butchered this car up. I mean, I like the look that he gave it, but he never finished it for a reason. And I'm going to get it on the road. That's my plan this year. I'm going to get in it probably in about a month from now. I'm going to try to do my frame swap. If everything works out, I'm going to get all the braces welded in and all that, so I can take it off this frame and get it on that one, and then mount this to that. But my goal is sometime this year to drive this thing out of the backyard under its own power. And I know that's an ambitious goal, and I might not make it, but I'm certainly going to try. I'm absolutely going to get it on that frame and start putting it together. Now, if I get it going or not, you know, when I say getting it running and moving it out of the backyard, I'm not talking about having this car together where to go on the road. I'm talking about just having it on that frame, a motor in it, a drive shaft, brakes, and steering where I can move it around my yard. That I may be able to do. It just depends on my time, how much time I have, and whatever. But that's the goal, and we're going to try to achieve it. As you can see, there's some action going on in here. Ratchet strapping it together, bringing it in. We're welding some angle iron in there. Gonna weld some there. You can't see, but I got to do a bunch up there. I've just got to tighten everything up. I've got to put some in the back trunk area too, but a little shot of that bumper that I got. And you can see there's nothing in there right now. And I've got to do a little welding, some bracing and stuff, so she don't come apart when I lift it. But you can see in here where I had to use a pry bar, raise things up. I had to tighten things up with a ratchet strap, pulling it together, getting some angle iron in there. And I got to do a whole bunch more of that, so that way I can eventually get her off the frame. And working on cleaning up those gaps right there. Got to do a little welding up in here. A little more welding back here. Just got to tighten everything up so when I pull it off the frame, it doesn't fall apart. As you can see, the other guy, he cut the cowl, he sliced it. I've got to do some welding in here, bracing. Same thing down there. Got to do some welding here because he's got that all sliced up, and you can see that moving around. I got to weld up stuff like that before I can take it off the frame. And you can see this here gap on this one, I got it a lot better. It's kind of wide, but these cars from the factory, the gaps were a little bit wide because they open, the back door open suicide style. So it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, and I'm going to continue to work on it. So anyways, guys, there she is, the Black Dahlia. And I'm anxious to get out here and do some more welding and start getting it ready to go. I'm definitely going to be doing that frame swap here real soon. When I say soon, I mean in the next month, hopefully, after I get all this bracing welded in. There's just a lot of welding and things that needs to be done before that can happen. So that's what's going on here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let you guys know I'm alive and well, and getting back on the project. All right, take care.